there, it's Uncle Joe, and this is my big truck. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the trailer, and inside the trailer, and the warehouse, and inside the warehouse. So, the big truck is kind of exciting to look at going down the road. It's a big truck, and it's got a big trailer, but what's the point of a big truck? Well, the trailer carries a lot of stuff, and it goes from one warehouse to another warehouse. And this is a warehouse I'm backed into right now. And this particular type of trailer, there's several types of trailers. This particular type of trailer is called a refrigerated trailer. And the reason that it's a refrigerated trailer is that on the front of the trailer is this great big 2,000-pound unit that refrigerates and blows cold air all the way in through the trailer and keeps the product cold. Now, we haul produce, so it's running usually about 36 to 38 degrees. But it can freeze it and carry ice cream, or it can keep things warm, or anything like that needs to be temperature controlled. So this is the outside of the trailer, and right now it's backed up to a warehouse. And this is a warehouse door here, and you can see I'm backed into the door. And then we're going to take a look inside the warehouse and see what the inside of the trailer looks like from in the warehouse. So we'll see inside. So let's head on in the warehouse and see what a trailer looks like from inside the warehouse and what we're doing in here. Is that in here, or do that? Well, all right, sounds good. Thanks. Pallet jacks that's gonna unload my trailer. I don't have a very big load today, so it shouldn't take too long. This is the door in the warehouse that goes to my trailer. For most of the customers that we go to, all the product that we bring to them has to be separated, so everything's on its own pallet. This is a pretty easy load. It's a pretty small load, and a lot of the stuff is already separated. So like you can see here, it's just a small pallet of mushrooms by itself. We've got tomatoes over here, onions here, broccoli over here, and it's already all separated. And there's just a few pallets that have a few things mixed together, like we've got strawberries and zucchini and oranges and romaine lettuce all together on one pallet. And those all need to be separated so they're each on their own pallet. So I'm going to go ahead and earn my paycheck right now and break some of this stuff down. It shouldn't take me too long, and I'll be back in a minute. All right, all done inside the warehouse. Let's go ahead and take a look inside the trailer and get a little closer look now that the trailer's all empty. You can see the chute I was talking about earlier that leads from the refrigerated unit up front and blows that cold air all the way up that chute and out the end of that chute into the back end of the trailer. We'll go up inside and take a little closer look. Close this door here, which is hooked with this latch. Unhook the latch. Bring this around. And this handle here. Close and lock the door. And we close one door so that I can use this door to climb up in the trailer. All right, up inside the trailer now. So here's that chute. It's kind of like a parachute material, and this runs the cold air all the way from the front of the trailer, where it blows out that big 2,000-pound reefer unit in the front. It blows the cold air right up the top here and all the way down that chute. And then when it gets to the end of the chute, and the trailer is normally filled with pallets on the floor and have all the product on it, and then the cold air gets to the end of the chute, and it shoots up and it hits the back door here, and this is all insulated. And this is, you can see how thick these doors are. This is all insulated, kind of like your refrigerator or a cooler that keeps stuff cold. And then that cold air will come down the back side of this door, and then the floor here, you can see the floor is slotted. So when you have pallets on top of the floor, the cold air can still get underneath those pallets with this slotted floor like this. And then that cold air comes all the way back to the front, and then these little slots here, this is the cold air comes up in here, and this is called the return. And the cold air comes in there and gets recycled back through the reefer unit, and the reefer is cooling the air back down again to whatever your set temp is, and it comes back out the top. And that's how we keep the product at a certain constant temperature. So, like let's say if you have it set at 38 degrees, well, the product may want to be a little bit warmer. Let's say it's 40 degrees or so. I'm climbing down the trailer. But the product is 40 degrees, and then that air will warm up from the product, and as it's going through, by the time it gets to the other end of the trailer and it's 40 degrees now, well, that reefer will cool it back down again, and it goes back through the chute and just keeps going around and around and around in a big cycle. So let's go ahead and close the other door. Remember, there's a latch back here, a little ring that holds the door open. All right. And then the handle here. Close the door up. Lock that handle in place. And that is my trailer. That's the inside of the trailer, the outside of the trailer, the warehouse. In the warehouse, what the product looks like. One other thing about the reefer unit, I'll show you here. This is, here, let me turn the truck off so you can hear me a little bit. Okay. This is the reefer unit itself. This is the control panel. And you can see, if I turn this on, you can see on here. Let's see. take it a second to warm up. While we're waiting for this to turn on, I'll show you also down here, the reefer unit is supplied with diesel fuel, and it's a tank underneath here. If you see going down the road a truck that's got a tank on the bottom here like this, and a big old unit on the front like that, well, that means it's a reefer unit. This reefer unit allows it to run to keep the trailer inside there cool. Okay, so engine starting, it says. You'll hear it rev up here in a second. Take a listen. Well, come on. There you go. Okay, here we go. Okay. The big old loud motor inside there. Now you can see right now the set temp is 38 degrees. With this last load, I had everything was set at 38 degrees. And since there's no product in there, the return air temperature should be pretty close. So right now it says it's 38.5. So we'll go ahead and turn it back off. And that's the big old reefer unit on the front of my trailer. So now we learned about trailers today. All right, I'll see you guys next time.